Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Here is a quick breakdown of the side quest this month, Vaults for week 3. This quest will consist of two separate maps, the maze and the vault. You are given a weekly solo objective to complete to earn maze keys. Maximum of 4 keys a week, totaling up to 16 for the month. The objective for week 3 is to beat women champions with mutant attackers in any mode except practice. For every 3 champions you beat, you will get 1 key. To complete the solo objective, just simply go to Story Quest 1.1.2, the prize. With Ant-Man as the boss, there is a Scarlet Witch within 2 energy. Once you have the maze keys, use them to enter the maze quest. You will notice there will be 4 paths, one for each time you use the maze key for entry. These paths will also be class specific. The maze quest is available in 5 threat levels and will have to stick to 1 threat level to get full rewards for the months, as the maze keys are limited. Right now I am doing one of the paths from the maze. There are 3 fights in the path. This is fight number 2, anti-venom. I've just sped it up so I can finish off these path fights quicker, because the path fights are really simple. They are not have been difficult throughout all the 2 weeks. So you just bring in any class advantage champion and you can take them down. Not really difficult for fights there. So I've taken the bottom right path. The next one is going to be a sentry. I'm going to go in again with Baron Zemo. So once you take down all the champions, you are moving to the boss. Now before the boss, you will get some rewards. That is going to be a key for the Queen's Vault, and you're also going to get some Mysterium. That is going to be 4,250. So there is the key right there. Pick that up, and then some Mysterium, and then moving on to, we have a boss fight. Now the boss fight, the nodes are going to be armor charged weaponry, power armor, mere necessity, and fight or flight. Now the boss can be either Shocker or Vulture. Now, these bosses are quite simple from comparing to last week. So some of the cool options to take these fights are like Angela, Hulkling, Silver Surfer, Odin, Hercules. Champions that would prevent auto block are the right champions for this fight. Angela is probably the best option because she can prevent the auto block totally. Otherwise, champions with vigilance buff or true sense or true focus can also work really well here. So this is a takedown for Vulture with a Silver Surfer. Now I am not the best player with Silver Surfer. I just got him the other day from a 7-star, so I just took him up to, just leveled him up, still rank 1, and I try to use him wherever I can. The only thing you need to take care about is going to be the Unstoppable, and yeah, you just have to play around the fight or flight. Rest is easier. It's not as difficult, it's not as annoying as the last week where we had the crazy Bengal and man thing to deal with. This time around it's quite simple. Just keep an eye on the Unstoppable, and both specials from Vulture is easily evadable and you can bring him down. You can bring in any champion, but the main node that will annoy you is going to be the auto block. So if you bring in anti-auto block champions like Hercules or like Angela, they will make a super easy walkthrough through it. The boss number 2, which I think is the harder one, is going to be a Shocker because of his stuns, and also the duration of the debuffs is reduced on him, so he can be a bit annoying. I am going to use a Hulkling, but then again you can use other champions as well. Still, I think that Hercules with SP1 spam and Angela are better options here. I'm using a Hulkling because with Hulkling I don't have to wait for his for a parry opening. I can just hit him on his block and I can throw my SP2 there. I can do quite a bit of damage and that can work out for me. So I create the opening whenever I want, so I can focus on evading his specials, because his specials can be really annoying to deal with and do a lot of damage, and once you're stunned, the stun is quite long. And plus, Circling gives you a failsafe with going unblocked, indestructible if something wrong happens. So yeah, my choice was the Hulkling here. So once you bring down these any one of these bosses, now you are ready to go into the next side quest, that is going to be the Queen's Vault, where we will face Lady Deathstrike as the boss this week. Last week was a really annoying Kindred that a lot of people were like, he's too difficult, but this time around Lady Deathstrike is really toned down, so let's jump into it and check it out. Use the vault key to open the gate in Queen's Vault quest, where you will face one boss and followed by 4 paths for rewards. The week 3 boss is Lady Deathstrike with nodes Heavy Bias, Fatal Fury, Cold Feet and Destructive Feedback. This is way easier compared to last week, and you can restart as many times as you want. My takedowns that I showcase here are with Silver Surfer, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Venompool and Galan. Now, you have to take care of Deathstrike's Lady Deathstrike's heavy attack here, because she will root you with Cold Feet node, very similar to Act 8.4 boss Galan, and also take care about Destructive Feedback. This is giving me Act 6 vibe. So if you notice on the top right, there is a yellow timer. Now if that timer is yellow, she will absorb all the damage, and if she makes contact with you, even with a parry during that timer, she's gonna return all of that damage to you. So you have to wait during the yellow phase. You can parry, but you cannot hit. So during the yellow phase you can parry only, but during the gray phase, this is where there is go time and you can hit. Now because I did a lot of damage here during yellow, so I'm gonna stay away from her, or try to. There's a heavy attack, and when the yellow phase is over, if you haven't made contact, all the damage that Lady Deathstrike has absorbed, she will take that damage as like a nuke. So right here, I'm just trying to stay away. Also, the armor for Lady Deathstrike is going to be annoying as well, so you need to use a champion that has multiple armor breaks, that have multiple armor breaks, so even if she resists one of the armor break, the other can work out. So for example, Cosmic Ghost Rider can do multiple armor breaks on SPG, so that should work out. So even now, look, the armor break didn't break her armor. So you have to bring in champions like that. For example, Silver Surfer, he applies 3 armor breaks in one go. So champions like that will work. So this is a takedown with Cosmic Ghost Rider. There is also takedowns with ahead of it Galan, Silver Surfer, and also Venompool. So I hope you guys find the video helpful, and you can take down this week's boss easily and you get those rewards. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to help you out. And yeah, apart from that, you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.